Hello everybody, it's HOSHANA RABA, Shavua Tov, Mata Shabbos here from Yerushalayim. I have a message about the power of HOSHANA RABA. I'm basically translating this for you from Rav Refael Avitan, who put out a 5-minute video that is tremendously powerful, and anyone that has seen it, anyone that has heard it, has been really moved to action. And I'm just here, I wrote some notes on it, and I'm just translating for you in English, and you can listen to the Hebrew as well if you'd like. I'm also going to put the text that I wrote down underneath this video so you can read it as well. HOSHANA RABA is the final day it's the final seal, it's the Gmar Tikkun, which means that the actual word Hoshana Rabba means Hosha means save, Na, Nun Aleph, and I'll get to that in a second, Rabba, great. The Nun Aleph in Gematria is 51. The 51 days between Rosh Chodesh El, the first day of El, and the last day of Sukkot, which is Hoshana Rabba, we're saying Hoshana Rabba. On this day, we can get a tremendous salvation. Rabba is tremendous, Hosha is salvation, and Na is 51. On the 51st day, the final day, we are able to get a tremendous salvation. Now, what are we supposed to do, and how does this work? So, the night itself, the energy of this night, it's the sealing of the din, it's the finalizing of the din. Whatever was decreed for us on Rosh Hashanah, on Yom Kippur, on Aser Simei Tshuva, on Sukkot, whatever was decreed for us gets signed and sealed today, and that is it for the rest of the year. What we're trying to do is kind of like squeeze in our final acts, our final prayers, to be able to change any kind of din, any kind of decree that is not so wonderful, any kind of pain or any kind of loss or any kind of judgment that was decreed for us for this year, to go in there and to catch the last few hours before they put that file away, to kind of rewrite that and change that around. And we have the power to do that. It says it in the Zohar, it says it in the Ben Ish Chai, it says it in the Arizal brings it down. There are many sources. Rav Palaji brings it down, that this day is such a tremendous day of being able to switch around whatever was decreed for us that was negative, that was not good, for whatever reason that was written down for us, and we're able to go in there and change it, and we're able to go there and turn it around. What do? The Ben Ish Chai writes that on this day, men and women should stay up. So it's falling out tonight, Motzei Shabbat, after Shabbos, okay, till tomorrow night is these hours that we're able to just rush into the courtroom and ask to see our verdict, and then erase some things and add some things instead. And all that requires from us to do is to ask, to daven, to beg, to pray, to really take the time not to do anything else. Everything else is just a distraction. If you care about your life, if you care about the family in your life, if you care about your friends, if you care about your future, their future, take out time from this evening, from tonight and tomorrow, to just give it your all. Give God your all. Sit there and ask and pray and cry for all the good things that you want in your life, and the people in your life, and the people that you know, and all of Klal Yisrael, the whole of the Jewish people. Mainly ask for Mashiach, for the salvation, for the greatest salvation for all, for the Jewish people not to be hurt anymore, not to be a target anymore, not to be hated anymore, to really be the Mamlechet Kohanim, Vegoy Kadosh, the nation of priests and the moral compass that we were meant to be in this world, for every single one of us to be lit up in our souls, to be in touch with ourselves, to love ourselves, to know our potential, and to go for it, and to use this time that we have on this world to make a difference with our lives, to light up the people around us, to be always on the side of giving, always on the side of loving, to remember that we have so much power in our life to change things around. And tonight, Motzei Shabbat, and tomorrow until Yom Tov comes in, is a light that comes into the world that is not around an entire year, and this light is a light of Rachamim. It's a light of Rachamim, and it says that Hoshanos, Aravot, are the part of the 4 species, the 4 minim, the Arba minim, that have no tam or reach, have no taste or smell. All the other species, they all do. They either have a tam or reach, they either have a taste or a smell, or they have both. This one has none. It has no taste and has no smell. And why are we taking these? Why is the whole day about this specific species, about this specific leaf? Why is it all about that? What does it mean? What does it symbolize? So Chazal say that it stands for lips. That's what it's keneged. It's keneged the lips. Every one of them is keneged something else, represents something else. This one is keneged the lips because people that don't have such great accomplishments, spiritual accomplishments, that we don't have tremendous deeds to be able to say, look, I did this, I saved this person's life, I wrote this tremendous book, I worked on myself in this and this and this and this way, and was really able to break, all these characteristics in myself. People that don't have much to come to the table with, right? So on this day, because the tzaddikim were sealed for life on Rosh Hashanah, and the Benonim were sealed for life on Yom Kippur, and the other ones, the ones of us, many of us, most of us, majority of us, that don't have such tremendous amount of accomplishments, spiritual accomplishments, emotional accomplishments that we're able to do for other people, really make a dent in this world. Have this day to be able to use our lips to take this whole day and night. The Bet Ish Chai says in Shavuot, only men stay up at night. Women don't have to do the tikkunim of the night. But on this day of HOSHANA RABA, all of us, men and women, if you could stay up the entire night, stay up the whole night, and what should you do and what should you say? It's not even a segula, it's brought down in the Zohar, it's brought down by different places that a person should say the whole of Sefer Devarim. Sefer Devarim is the final testament of Moshe Rabbeinu. It's his tzava'ah. It's what he left before he left this world. Everything, all the musar, all the messages, all the clarity, everything that he's learned, that he's understood, everything he writes in Sefer Devarim. And if we're able to stay up tonight and read Sefer Devarim, and then if you can also finish Sefer Tehillim, or say as much of Sefer Tehillim as possible, and then ask for whatever you want for your kids, for yourself, for your future, for your health, for your finances, for your spiritual endeavors, for your friends, for the people around you, for the entire of the Jewish people, that will definitely be answered. We have who to depend on. We have the Rizal, we have the Ben Ish Chai, we have Rav Shlomo Palaji, we have so many tzaddikim, great sages that have brought down, that have said, if you use this night correctly, sacrifice, drink as much coffee as you can, excel as you want, do whatever you want, just eat as much sugar, okay? Well, detox afterwards, but right now, use this night to get in the final, have a say in your verdict, have a say in your year, have a say in your children's future. This is our opportunity. This is our chance. I hope I was able to inspire you to really take this opportunity, not break, not give in to your tzara, not say I can't, it's too much, what do I have to do every year? It's the same thing. Every year is not the same thing. You never know what you're going to do today, what you're going to do tonight, where you're going to touch up there, move up there, change up there. You don't know what kind of a ripple effect it can have. You don't know what you're going to be scratching out, erasing any kind of din chas v'chalila from the future, from your year, and replacing it with tremendous goodness and rachamim and yeshuot. So I give you all a bracha, all of us a bracha, that we should have the motivation and the ratzon and the zchut and the alertness to stay up tonight and to do what's right for ourselves, for our future, for the future of all of the Jewish people, for all of humanity, and really turn around any kind of gzar din, any kind of negative effect that's meant to come into this world, God forbid, and turn it into sweetness and goodness and happiness. And B'ezrat Hashem, we should marry to see Mashiach this year. We should all dance together by the Beit HaMikdash this year. We should all be together with love and achva and re'ut v'shalom. We should have peace in our hearts and our families and our homes, and most importantly within ourselves, and love ourselves and know that we can do so much with our lives. B'ezrat Hashem. Take care. Chag Sameach.